Hello everyone, my name is Yasmin and this is my channel, Yasmin's Made with Love, when I share with you my cross stitch, sometimes other craft like quilting or crochet, and I also share with you my cross stitch designs. Welcome you all. If you are my returning viewer, massive thank you and big welcome. And if you are my new subscriber, I hope you like what I've got to show you and you are here to stay. So let me tell you what I'm going to be showing you in today's episode. Firstly, of course, I have got giveaway winners from a video 2 weeks ago. I have got giveaway for a set to celebrate 2,000 subscribers milestone. I have got projects which I fully finished. I have project which I finished. I have got quite a few new starts, some whips and new releases. But before we get into cross stitch portion, I would like to share with you what I have done this weekend, because I have done something incredible. And if you are my Instagram friend, then you have witnessed that and you have been cheering me all the way. So now I have lost the main item, so I'm going to pause it for a second. Drum roll. Yesterday, the 23rd of April, I have finished a London marathon, and oh my god, thank you so much for everyone who was cheering me, following my progress, tracking me, sending messages along the way. It was unbelievable. I still cannot believe that I've actually completed the marathon. It still did not, sink in. It's going to take weeks to actually realize and admit it to yourself. Yeah, you're one of those lucky bastards who finished London Marathon. So thank you so much for supporting me all the way. Marathon itself, it was beautiful, amazing experience, painful and tough. It was really tough. I kind of underestimated the distance. I did quite a few marathons in the past. However, this was the marathon I've been wanting to do for all those years. I've been waiting 4 years to finish London Marathon, to even get qualified for London Marathon. So that was extremely a fantastic day. I had no expectation when it comes to time. I just wanted to finish. I just wanted to enjoy and embrace the event fully without having a pressure of finishing in a particular time. So if you are not interested with marathon talk, you can skip ahead. I don't know, I'm giving myself 3 minutes, not longer than that, because probably some of you might be already sick of me listening of marathon talk for the past 4 months. So skip ahead, I won't be offended. For everybody else who would like to hear how it was, then this is like a very short report. I've started at 11 o'clock. My starting point was at Greenwich, and of course weather was rubbish. It rained cats and dogs. So before actually I get into a start line, I was soaked wet. I had like a spare jumper just to kind of protect my running clothes. I had cap as well, so like top of my body was quite fine because I had extra layers, but my shoes, my trainers were completely wet, my socks, which wasn't as bad until I reached 14th mile. The first half was brilliant. I remained the pace. Sorry for that. So for the first 30 miles, I've managed to maintain pretty consistent pace. It wasn't very fast, but it was quite easy distance because it was downhill. So it really, I didn't have to, too much of work, you know, the forces were pushing me down, which was great. Once I reached Katisak, which was the first landmark on the course, which approximately marked the 6th or 7th mile, I'm not quite sure. The crowd was beautiful. It was absolutely incredible, although the weather was rubbish. You know, the supporters, family, friends, strangers, they were absolutely great throughout the entire distance. They were sharing, you know, the jelly babies, the energy drinks, the crisps, sweeties, cheering people all the way, whatever you are, the member or you stranger, was absolutely incredible. So until I reached London Bridge, it was fantastic. I felt great, and I really thought I would have a good chance to improve my previous time, which was 4 hours and 48 minutes. So my legs had a different plan after this point, because at the mile 14 I really struggled. I felt pain in my side, like above my ribs, and it wasn't a stitch because I wasn't running very fast and I wasn't out of breath either. It's something unpredictable. I did have a problem with the side since December. I have felt like a little lump over there. However, I've been to quite a few doctors and they don't really see any concerns. I have go scan booked for beginning of May, so maybe they will be able to tell a little bit more. However, this area really gave me trouble, so I ran in a pain for additional 2 miles until I get to 27th kilometer and I crashed. I was in agony. I was so much pain. So I phoned my husband and I was crying to him. I said, I can't do this anymore. It feels pain. And I got so upset at NHS. I said, it's their fault because they haven't diagnosed me earlier and they have not fixed me. So actually I wasn't upset on my pain. I was upset on NHS. But my husband was great. He always knows what to say, and he said all of the right things and he told me what to do. Although I'm not very good with people telling me what to do, I've listened, and it was incredible. So I've run with the pain until I reached the Victoria embankment, and then it just kind of, I forget about the pain. But my legs gave up on me. At this point, I felt extremely pain in my kneecaps. I think my butt is too heavy for my legs. I felt pain in my legs, and on top of that, I had blisters on my foot because of the wet trainers and wet socks. They were rubbing against the skin on the sole of my foot. So it really made it hard. And at this point, I just knew it. I just need to, continue my jog, and just, and I just get to the finish line in whatever time. I knew it. I won't be able to do the 5 hours anymore. But it wasn't my initiative plan. It wasn't what I wanted to do from the beginning. So I wasn't disappointed. I was pretty happy all the way. I have done quite a few Instagram stories because I felt like I needed to talk to someone. It just kind of felt like, I need this monologue to get it out of my system. And actually, I fed on your support, on your messages, on you tracking me, and I could see the tags on the Instagram story, and it really helped. It really gave me a boost to carry on and to finish. And then once I get to Westminster, that's it. I knew when I'm at home, and I don't know, I just got wings, so I could run again in pain, but I could. And then 300 yards to the finish line, just on a straight line on a mall. I just ran as fast as I could. It wasn't very fast though, but I've done it. And my son was waiting for me there with his lady, and it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible feeling. I just could not believe I've done it, and I feel extremely proud. So yeah, so I have got all the reason to celebrate. So thank you once again to everyone who has been behind me all the way for all of those 4 months, listening me talking about it and bore you with everything. So thank you so much. And also thank you for any further donation you have made, because I'm not quite sure exact amount, but I think it was between 70 to 80 pounds went towards my fundraising page during my race. So thank you so much. Truly appreciate your support. Now I will be resting until the end of the month, and from May I am starting my marathon training again, because I will be running Richmond Marathon in September 10th. So this is the marathon which I've done before. I am familiar with the route, and I will be going for a PB. I will be going for 4 hours 30 minutes, which means I have to take away 20 minutes from my previous time and 1 hour 20 minutes from my current time. It's a long you know, it's going to be hard work, but I know what to expect. I know where I have to put a little bit more focus to build a not necessarily strength in my legs, but work on the more weight training, so my kneecaps kind of, you know, build a little bit more muscle around, so they don't take all the weight I have you know, after 14th mile. So extremely happy. I also have got a massive dream, a massive goal, which I will tell you, maybe I shouldn't, but I will. I would want to do all 6 marathon majors by the time I turn 50, which means I have got 9 years to do it. It seems like a very long time. However, the remaining 5 marathons, which is Tokyo, New York, Chicago, Berlin and Boston, are very costly. You know, I need to have the money for the entry. I need the money for the travel. I need money for accommodation abroad. I need money for, you know, spending on merchandising and souvenir. So it's going to be a very costly goal. And obviously I have to meet a qualifying time for the Boston Marathon, which is the last one on my list. So just right before I turn 50. For this age group is 3 hours and 25 minutes. So I have got 9 years to get there. I really would love to do it. I really would love to be a 6 major marathon finisher, and then I can retire from running. It is a big goal. I've waited 4 years for London Marathon. I will wait 9 years for 6 majors. So yeah, so this is pretty much all my marathon talk. I am still buzzing. I am still happy, although I'm not crying that much like I thought I would. I cried along the way, so maybe that's why I have got no more tears, but that's a happy tears. So once again, thank you so much. I'm also sipping coffee in my marathon cup, because now it's all about, you know, being one of the lucky one who've managed to complete a London Marathon this year. Right, so now since I have boast, I show off. Now it's time to talk cross stitch. So in the past 2 weeks I have finished fully finished few things, mainly framing, because I wasn't able to use my sewing machine because it was still Ramadan, so my husband was spending quite lots of time in here. However, I'm planning to do so in the next coming 2 weeks. So the first project I've managed to frame, it is Madame Butterfly by Barbara Anna, and this is a very recent release. I went absolutely crazy. I finished it in the record time and I love it. It's already on the wall. I just took it off for purpose of this video. I love seeing this every single morning when I wake up. This is absolutely gorgeous project. I have used all called for DMC, and I stitched this on 25 count Lugana grey, 25 count Lugana grey. Yes, absolutely, I love this. And now I just realized that the project, which actually I framed, is still on the wall, and I pull out something else, because this is the one I wanted to show you, because I also framed Miss Coffee, and she is gorgeous. Again, Barbara Anna, fantastic projects, fantastic designs. And this is Kit from Anitka Moscow, collaboration between those two ladies. Fantastic. So I accidentally pull out Misty, but that's something I have finished, I think, a few years ago. Right, I have also framed Moved Forward in Love by Modern Folk Embroidery, and I'm sorry for the glare, but this one I decided to keep the plastic because I have this display on my staircase, and that's quite dusty area because I leave my foyer, no, it's not foyer, like the porch, the front door, the second front door open, so you know it's kind of, the dust comes in and out, so I decided to keep it protected under the this plastic polyfoil, that was it called. Anyway, I stitched this on 18 count Ada pink blush with DMC variegated 4-5 something, don't remember. I'll put across the screen again. I love it, absolutely love it. And the final one, which I framed, and I gifted this to my daughter because she really wanted, and I did some funky framing. This is my map of Poland, and I decided to doodle some floral all around the frame because my daughter, she is in this, she always been very artsy. However, the past several weeks she, you know, she asks for more and more art suppliers, like different mediums, and she likes to decorate everything, and she gets into like YouTube channels, like artistic YouTube channels, how to make things and how to decorate. So we had one of those crafty afternoons, and I have been doodle on the frame, and then she said, oh, can you put this frame onto the map of Poland, and I would love to have it in my room. So here it is, very funky map of Poland with some floral doodles. I really like it, actually, looks fun. So this is all of my projects from previous episode which I've managed to frame. I also have two projects which I fully finished, and those are mainly projects my own designs, because I really wanted to model stitch quite few of my projects which are already available in my Etsy store, but you know, only as a mock-up image. So now when they are stitched, I was able to take some nice photographs so you can really see the colors and fabric I've used for them. So the first one is from my Folk Bird series, and this is the summer, and I stitched this on 28 count natural Belfast linen like all the other birds, and this is the 5th bird from the series. It's really fun, my chubby bluebird, really love it. Obviously I will be finishing this as a pillow. The second model stitch I've managed to finish is Summerfish, and I have used variegated DMC colors. Oh, sorry, I'm showing you this upside down. DMC colors, and I've stitched this on March fabric of the month by Fabrics by Crafty Kate. Absolutely gorgeous, and it's perfect for this project. Very summery, kind of nautical, you know, oceans and theme. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I love my fishes and jellyfishes hanging over there. Fantastic. And this finish actually have received quite lots of love on my Instagram page, so thank you so much. And another model stitch I've managed to do, it is for my seasonal bouquet, and this is summer, and I have used exactly the same fabric, which is the March fabric of the month by Fabric by Crafty Kate, and that's only DMC colors. I have got frame for this piece because I really would like to have it display on my future floral wall. I have got like a little wall in between my middle son room and my daughter's room, and I could really fit the, you know, like in the one long kind of line floral designs. So I will be adding my summer, and although I have stitched my spring bouquet and I turned it into a pillow, I will be stitching this again, but this time with Tom and Lily Creation flosses on the Tom and Lily Creation fabric. This is just for me, you know, for my personal stitching, and I think it would be looking lovely. I have got quite a few other floral designs which I would like to, you know, start working on as well, but I might be able to show you some starts on my future episodes, because I haven't started yet, but I make plans. Plans are always good. So now I have got, so this is everything I finished. Now I have got some whips which I've been working on. Two of them are my whips, new whips from this year, and a few of them are my model stitches which I stitch. Some of them are my model stitch which I've started like in previous week. So the first project I've worked on, it is by Lindy Stitches, and this is Birds to the Bow. So I finished Mr. Bird, and I have reached the bottom, and I've added this little kind of element with our initial, because this is anniversary project for me and my husband, and I am using Tom and Lily Creation flosses on 32 count buttermilk fabric flare, and this project is gorgeous. I absolutely love this project. I would love to have it finished before November this year, so actually it's on the wall on our anniversary month. The second whip I've worked on, and again I have got some hanging working thread, is again Lindy Stitches, and this is her Nashville release, a little red bird. So I've worked on the poem, and I've reached the bottom of the design. So now, sorry, I'm so sorry. And so I don't have got much to do, because where the word red finishes, it is exactly the same frame. So this is quite quick one. I just need to work on it for several hours, but I absolutely love this. And again, I am using Tom and Lily Creations flosses and DMC 321 for the red, and this is 32 count mean splash Murano. Okay, another whip, and you know, that's actually not whip, it is a new start, and this is my model stitch for my very recent release, which is the Queen Bee. And oh my god, I am absolutely in love with this project and with this fabric. Please ignore the bottom part. I made a mistake and I just turned the fabric upside down, and I've started again. So this is only with 3 DMC colors on 32 count coral fabric by Tom and Lily Creation, and this is the fabric which is available in her Etsy store all the time. So it's not like a limited edition or fabric of the month. It is actual stock, so it is available for purchase. I absolutely love my Queen Bee. I was going to finish it, but I ran out of this black brown DMC 3371, or actually I don't know, I think I have put it somewhere and I couldn't find, so I've ordered some more from Wool Warehouse, and then the minute when I placed the order, I've actually found my stash. So I will be working on this some more until it's completely finished, because I already ordered the frame and the frame arrived. which I think would really complement this Quaker. Absolutely gorgeous. I love my queen bee. So yeah, ouch, sorry. Sorry for the noises. Okay, now what else have I got? I have got quite few new starts, which one of them, no, two of them being my model stitch. I'm sorry I keep showing you my model stuff, but I don't have model stitcher yet. I'm not quite sure if I can afford one, so I am doing my own models alongside my pleasure stitching, like I like to call it. Everything which is not designed by me, it's a pleasure stitching, because you know, this is my work stitch, although it is a pleasure, but it is a work stitch. So I've started on the Key to Growth, which was one of the fundraising charts for my marathon, London Marathon charity, no, which was a charity chart. Seriously, I cannot say this sentence. Yeah, it was one of my charity charts, which now, by the way, all of my charity charts are available in my Etsy store for purchase. So I am using Called for DMCs on 32 count fabric flare coffee stain. And that's how much I've done in one sitting. It's a quite quick stitch because there is a lot of greenery, and you know, those flowers are not too massive. So it's it is a quite quick stitch. Okay, another new start I have done, it is my mandala. It's not mine, it's designed by Maloka Designs, and you know, I have been doing Maloka Designs video tutorials for a while, and I absolutely love Megan's designs, and I purchased all of the mandalas. So I decided to pull out one of the kits from my stash, and I've started Zebra. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you the cover. Oh, sorry for that. Still in pain, so my movement is limited. So this is the full project. Absolutely gorgeous. She is so fantastic with her mandalas. So this is how much I've managed to do, and I think 2 sittings. Sorry, I don't know what was that. Oh wow. So yeah, I absolutely love it. I have got 2 other mandalas which I finished, and they are framed over there, which is the tiger and elephant. I also have got Robin mandala, which I finished as a pillow, and I have got reindeer mandala, which I have finished as a drum. And those video tutorials are available on Maloka Designs channel. And I have also got a penguin, which was released for the World of Cross Stitch magazine. However, I stitched this, I've started this on the blue, on the mint fabric, 32 count, and I am really considering now to restart this on white Ada, like I have done with all of my mandalas. Or what do you think? Shall I just carry on with this color and just have it one mandala odd, or should I just restart it on one white Ada? Let me know what you think, or maybe I'm just overthinking this whole process. Anyway, and the final project I've started as well, it is my freebie. I've offered this freebie chart to all of my Facebook group friends. So if you join my Facebook, the file is over there, and this is for the summer gnome. Absolutely love it. The inspiration for this design came when I was shopping in Poundland with my daughter. We found those little gnomes, and I got for her the the tooth fairy gnome, and I got myself the bee one because I love bees, and I was like, oh, he would be so good as a cross stitch project. So I've actually started my my gnome based on this little fellow, and I gave him a daisy because you know, daisy, bees, you know, it's all about summer. So this is pretty much all my stitching I have done and finishing I have done in those past 2 weeks. So I think it's time to move to giveaways, winners, and some purchases, and also some stitchy kindness, because I have been so blessed with wonderful Instagram friends who shower me with gifts, and I don't even know like why I deserve all of this, but I am ever so grateful. I just wanted to show you this beautiful handmade project bag made by Carina. She is my Instagram friend, and she used the bird fabrics because you know how much I love birds, and she included this tiny chart which I love so much, with beautiful note. So thank you so much, Carina. I love it. I absolutely love it. I have got all of the project bags which I had been given by my friends. I well accommodated, you know, they kept some of my mainly Barbara Anna projects which are like very important to me, because you know they are absolutely gorgeous. I have bag from Angie, the tiny house stitcher. I have a bag from Charlie, the stitches with Charlie feathers. I have got bag from Sarah, cross stitch Sarah, and now I have got back from Carina, which is on Instagram, Carina Elliott, I think. I absolutely love them, and I will cherish them forever. Thank you so much. Right, I also have got some purchases, not quite purchases, you know. Look what I got in the mail. Oh my goodness, my summer Quaker is here. 1 2 3 Stitch, it's magic, and they've sent it to me quite quickly. So you know, the estimated date at first was September this year, but they've managed to send it much quicker. So I am super excited to start this at some point this year. Gorgeous. I need to finish my spring, because I've started, and since I showed you last, I haven't returned to this project. So you know, we're gonna get to the plans, but so yeah, I will be working on it again. I have also received the material pack from Meloka Design for upcoming stitch along, mandala, mystery mandala stitch along, which I sign up so quickly. I mean, it is a free mystery sal. It's free for duration of sal. So once the sal is over, obviously it will become a chart for purchase. But I purchased the pack because I did not have all called for DMCs, and so I would have to order them anyway. So I thought, you know what, it's going to be just better if I order pack. So I have got my Ada, and I have got all called for DMC, which my favorite palette is the same palette like for the mandala lion and mandala tiger. So I know it's gonna go so well with my mandala wall. And I've also received my quilty stuff, because in I think the sign up for it was December last year or November last year. It is for the block of the month organized by Shabby Fabrics. I absolutely love their block of the months. I've done quite few in the past. I've done one for my autumn lane, not autumn lane, something with autumn, and every month I receive a block to fuse and to finish. So but after 12 months I had a quilt assembled. And then I have done the bloom block of the month, and the same. I mean, I still have got quite a few blocks left, because I've decided to reduce the size, because the wall when I display my quilt it's not as big as the quilt, so I had to remove some of the blocks, but the remaining blocks I will do like a table topper anyway. But this is the block, the stitch along, not stitch along, the block of the month I've signed up for. It is called On the Wonder Lane, and I've received the first block, which is this one, and then I have got 3 blocks to complete as well. So like every month is a one applique block and the two like the blocks to assemble. So I have everything in here. So like I choose the options for the laser cut, so my pieces are already lasered, so I just need to fuse them. And I also received the fabric for 3 of the blocks, which I have to put together. This is so much fun. I look forward to work on this. And of course, additionally in this booklet there are 3 other options which you could do. So you could have like a small pillow, you could make like a little coasters, or like a wall hanger. So yeah, there is a lot of options to choose from. For now I am considering to make a big quilt, but I am also thinking maybe I could do like a individual blocks and just kind of display them monthly. Not sure yet, but I need to assemble my block first before I decide what to do. And of course I have received the fabric of the month and the thread of the month, excuse me, from Tom and Lily Creation. However, I'm not allowed to show you yet because Melanie is going to be making a big reveal in one of the days this week. So I don't want to spoil you anything, but I'm just gonna tell you they're gorgeous. I mean, I've almost make a spoiler because I posted like a little story on Instagram, and then Melanie told me, oh, you know, like I don't want you to show anybody yet because I haven't you know, make a big reveal. So I quickly deleted. So if you one of those people who already had a little, you know, sneak peek, then, you know, just be quiet, and if you are in the club, then, you know, you won't be disappointed. So now it is time for a giveaway winners. Now, where did I put my list now? Oh, seriously, what did I do with, oh yeah, have it. So on my last video I have offered 3 charts, one being my queen bee, second being the summer bouquet, and the third being the summer folk bird. So all of the projects which I showed you, you know, I have been working on. So I have got list, and I also will be putting the random comment picker, you know, the screenshot. So the person who won B is Carla Creates. Congratulations. Summer folk bird chart goes to Stuck in the Middle of Cross Stitch, and the summer bouquet goes to Lizzie Fisher. So congratulations, ladies. I hope you enjoy stitching this this chart, and if you have finished, please tag me on Instagram, share on my Facebook group if you are there. I really love to see you know, stitch project. And for today I have got 4 giveaways, and this is to celebrate the 2,000 subscribers milestone. Thank you so much for being here, for not giving up for me, for embracing all of my imperfections, for cheering me on, for always leaving a good word and encouragement and heart and likes. Thank you so much. So I have got 4 giveaways. They are not sponsored by anybody. I purchased those charts with my own money, and they are brand new, never used. And for this giveaway I have got set of Pantini charts, which comes with the buttons. So I have got winter, autumn, summer and spring, and I will be posting this anywhere in the world. Obviously, please be 18 so I can ask for your physical address. Please don't use any of those catchy words like giveaway, free, win, you know, because this attracts trolls. And again, if you would like to find out if you are a winner, then you will have to watch the video. I won't be commenting, I won't be reminding anyone to claim the prize. So the first chart is Welcome Spring. with buttons. So for this giveaway, can you use a word spring? Second giveaway is welcome summer, again with buttons. So can you use a word summer? And welcome autumn, buttons again. Can you use a word autumn? And of course the same, welcome winter, the word is winter, and the chart comes with button. Again, you eligible to enter all 4 giveaways, however you can win only one. I will be using the random, you know, YouTube picker thingy, so good luck to everyone. And yeah, and I think this is everything what I had for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you you know, you don't get bored listening me about the marathon, but that was the last time. Whatever marathon I will be entering in the future, if it's not one of the major one, then I won't be mentioning this on my channel. If you would like to follow along my running journey, then I have got a running account which can be found on my link tree on my main page, or I will leave the link underneath this video. I will also include the links to all of the shops when you can buy the charts I showed you today, plus the shops I recommend or I use myself. So thank you so much for being here with me. I wish you a wonderful 2 weeks of stitching, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.